guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back with another first impressions type video for you guys. I've accumulated a lot of new makeup over the last sort of couple of weeks, some that's been sent to me and some that I've purchased myself. So I thought I would put it all to the test and show you guys a first impressions whacking it all on this bare face of mine. So if you'd like to see all the new products that I've received and that I bought myself on this bare face, then of course please keep watching. So whenever I sort of do these videos, I normally give you guys a heads up that it's not going to be like a crazy interesting look or anything like that. It's probably going to be pretty basic. I am going to work after I film this video, so it's not going to be like a super extravagant sort of makeup look, but I will be using all of the products that I have in front of me and putting them all to the test. So the first thing that I'm going to be putting to the test is this Monaco Lash and Brow Rapid Growth Serum. So obviously I'm not really going to see any results from this yet because it says it takes 8 to 12 weeks to see results. So just going in there, I'm going to get the product on the brush. I think I'm just going to put this on my eyebrows first. Okay, that doesn't even feel wet. It feels very dry, it doesn't feel like anything's coming off. Love to grow these brow hairs and especially my eyelashes. I do have lash extensions on at the moment, so I don't think it's going to be very effective, but oh well, we'll pop it on anyway. So now onto the base. I don't have any new sort of primers, so I'm going to be using my Benefit the Professional Matte Rescue mixed in with my L'Oreal Lumi Magique. This is really good because it mattifies like your T-zone and stuff, but then I like to add this in as well for a bit of a glow. So now onto foundations. I have lots of new foundations, but I think the one I'm going to be trying out today is the Australis Liquid Elixer. This is a serum foundation and it says it's oil-free and paraben-free with vitamin E. So I got the shade W25 Warm. Now there wasn't a great sort of shade range, so this was like the warmest one I could sort of see online. So it's in a little dropper bottle and I'm just going to apply this straight to my face. Holy, it's actually like water. Oh. I find these applicators so messy. Now I don't think like a beauty blender would be very good to blend this out because I feel like it would literally just suck this product up because it is like water. So I'm going to be using my Morphe M439 round face brush to blend this out. The colour looks alright. It is kind of like a little bit ashy. It's very glowy. The finish is really nice. It's super lightweight, which like you would kind of expect considering it is such a thin formula. It's dewy and it's glowy, but that could be the primer that I used underneath. I don't know. It's left my skin looking a little bit patchy and I like the way that it feels on my skin. I'm just not sold with the colour and maybe it is a little bit patchy around here. So now to concealers. I've gone a little bit concealer crazy. I actually have another one that I bought recently but I'm not going to include it. So the three that I have here to try out are the Kat Von D Lock-It Cream Concealer. This is in the shade Medium 25 Warm. I also have the new Australis Bye Bye Blemish Concealer. This one's in the shade Warm 7B2. And then I also have this Australis Bright Eyes Illuminating Under Eye Concealer in Banana. So I'm interested to try all of these out. So I think I'll try this one out first. So I'm just going to apply this under my eyes first. It's a really nice colour. It's definitely warm and yellow, which I love. It is quite a thick consistency too. I'm going to add some to my chin, also on my nose and on my forehead. I am so impressed with that. It's a very thick consistency and it dries very quickly, but it was fairly easy to blend out and the coverage for like a drugstore concealer is insane. I'm gonna add a little bit of the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer. I've already tried this out and I'm obsessed with it. It's so high coverage and it is a very thick formula. Just to the darker areas to really lift them. I might take the Australis Bright Under Eye Illuminating, whatever it's called. It has one of those awful click buttons. And I'll just apply a little bit more of that to the center of my face. Maybe some up on my cheekbones as well. I wouldn't say that this product is incredible, but it's definitely like a decent product. Now onto the rest of my skin. I'm going to be using the Do the Hoola by Benefit. This is a liquid version of the Hoola bronzer. And I'm just going to put this on my hand first, just to bronze up the face. It smells so good. Oh, I really like it. It's so nice. A little bit to the nose. Want to look super sun-kissed. Very impressed. Now something that I have noticed when I'm looking at my foundation is just from applying that bronzer, it has started to come off around my nose. It's looking really patchy on the top there. And that bronzer has also made the foundation lift on my cheek, so it is looking sort of more patchy in the cheek area as well. So now I'm going to be taking my Hoola Quickie contour stick. I've been so excited to try this product out. It is a cream contour stick and the shade looks amazing. And I'm going to apply this under my cheeks, a little bit on my nose, a little bit on the sides of my temples. That blended so incredibly easily. It just blended straight into the skin and the colour is amazing. It is looking so patchy on my cheeks though, and I think it's that foundation. Now to set the under eye area, I don't have any like loose powders, so I'm just going to be using my Face of Australia loose translucent powder to bake my under eye area. Now I'm setting the rest of my face. I have 3 new powders that I'm desperate to try out. The first one I have is the Australis I can never say this. The Australis Ready Pressed Set Go? No, the Australis Pressed Ready Set Go Translucent Finishing Powder. I also have the Australis Fresh and Flawless Powder. This one's in the shade Natural. And then I have Models Prefer Mineral Finishing Veil. Which one? I think I might go with the Australis Pressed Ready Set Go Finishing Powder because I really find that like loose powders for setting the rest of my face is really annoying and messy. So it is very white in the pan, so I'm just hoping it doesn't give me like a massive white cast. Okay, automatically can see it does have a slight white cast when first applying it. It does sort of like dust away into nothing though, which is nice. So now into bronzing up the skin again, I have the Hoola Light. Now this is like the version of normal Hoola, but they've made a lighter version for paler girls, I'm assuming. Now looking at this, it looks like the same shade as my skin, so I don't know if it's actually going to work as a bronzer, but I'm going to give it a go. To be honest, I'm not sure if it really did anything. I think this colour is definitely too pale for me, but it could be really, really good for fair girls. The under eye area is still looking super bright and it hasn't creased yet, so that's a really good sign. So now to top off the bronzer, I'm going to be trying out this Savvy Mineral Baked Bronzer. This is a very, very like dewy, glittery kind of bronzer. It reminds me a lot of the MAC Gold Deposit, so I'm going to be trying this out just on top of that bronzer for a nice glow. Ooh. Oh, I really like it. It's just added some like luminosity back to my skin and I love that. It's nothing like glittery and it's nothing crazy. Now into contouring, I have this Model Co. Hailey Baldwin for Model Co. Contour and Glow Powder. And inside it just comes like this. It's like a duo powder. It has a contour shade and a highlighting shade, which doesn't look very intense, I'm not gonna lie. But in saying that, the contour shade looks incredible. It blends out really easily and it is a really nice like warm slash cool toned contour, if that makes sense. It's not like overly grey. Okay, I really like that contour. It's a beautiful colour. However, this side looks absolutely disgusting. It looks so muddy. I couldn't get it in like a nice straight line. It just like blended all over my cheek, and it's all because I've got this lifting of the foundation on this side of my cheek. I can actually see it. Oh, it looks disgusting. I might actually zoom you in so you can see what I'm seeing. So this is super zoomed in, but I'm hoping that you're going to be able to see like the texture of my skin here. It's actually like balled up on my cheek here. It looks disgusting. So I'm going to try and salvage this look, and I'm just going to take some of my translucent powder and bake under there to clean it up because it's got way too low and way too muddy. So now onto blush. I'm going to be using the new Box Blush by Benefit, and this is Galifornia. I've been using this already and I'm obsessed with it. It is the most beautiful coral pink shade. It smells insane. It's like coconut cocktail goodness. And then it also has a light, very, very, very light like shimmer in it. So it just makes you look super beautiful and like dewy, and it's very, very natural looking on the skin. And I think this color goes with like every makeup look. So now onto highlighting. I have 2 products that I'm really excited to try out. The first one is the new Benefit Dandelion Twinkled. It's like a pinky peach sort of highlighter. It looks very, very finely milled. And then on the other side, I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit. I picked this up from Sephora recently and I was so excited when I found it. So it is just as stunning in real life as it looks on everyone's Instagrams. However, as people have said, it is very glittery. So because I have done quite a like peachy sort of look, I'm going to try out the Dandelion Twinkle first, I think. Oh, okay, it's a lot more pigmented than I expected it to be. Whoa, it's really bright. Oh, it's stunning. It's super finely milled. It's definitely not chunky and glittery. I might add a little bit more highlighter just because I can, and I'm going to take Forever Young, which is this like peachy one from the Glow Kit, and applying that on the very tops of my cheeks. I'm obsessed. Now I think I might go in with eyeshadow now, and the only new palette that I picked up recently is the Zoeva Caramel Melange palette, I think is how you pronounce it. So I'm just going to pick up Universal Delight, which is this light brown shade here, and I'm going to apply this in the crease first. These shadows blend out so easily as well, which is what I love, and they're super pigmented, and this palette's like 40 bucks as well, which is pretty good for a high-end palette. Then I think I might add a little bit of this shade here. This is Finish Sensual, and it's just a darker brown. I'm just going to apply the tiniest bit of that on the outer V. So I think that's all I'm going to do just for the warmth of the eye. I really don't want to do anything crazy because I am going to work. So I'm obsessed with this palette. The quality is amazing. They blend so well. Now I'm going to take a little bit of this NYX single eyeshadow. This one here is in liquid gold. It's a very foiled true gold. And I'm just going to take this on my finger and apply it directly on the lid. Oh, it's beautiful. So now I might try out a little bit of liquid liner, and I'm going to be using the Hailey Baldwin Full Model Co. Feline kit, which comes with the liquid eyeliner and applicator tool. So it is a felt tip liner, and then it comes with just this little thing here. I'm assuming this is the applicator. It looks like a guitar pick is what I was going to say before it fell off. I don't know how you're meant to keep... I don't know how you're meant to like keep it on your face, or if you just have to hold it. I don't know why you wouldn't just use sticky tape. Oh my freaking god, it's like a massive tip. I'm so bad at doing liner when it's a massive tip. Can you see that? It's like a bloody Sharpie tip. I might just do like a half wing or something. God, I'm very scared to do this. Freaking god, look at that. Oh no. It was like impossible to get a nice clean line. Damn it. So I'm almost certain that just ruined my whole look. I am not a fan of this at all. It is so dry. I couldn't get a straight line at all, and the felt tip is just way too thick. Like, you couldn't get a precise line at all. Oh no. Now onto brows. I have two new brow products to try out, and the first one is the Maybelline Brow Precise Micro Crayon. I think I got light brown because they didn't have any blonde left. And I also have the Hailey Baldwin Full Model Co. Perfect Brows Pencil and Clear Gel Duo Medium Dark, which I think is going to be way too dark considering I have blonde brows, but that's alright. I'm just going to start underneath the brow. It's really pigmented, holy crap. I'm just going super light-handed and doing super fine strokes, only because I know that this color is way too dark. But the actual formula and actual pencil itself is quite good. I'm quite impressed by it. It is very soft, so it's easy to get like carried away. Now for the other brow, I think I'll use the Maybelline brow pencil. I love that this has a spoolie on it, and it reminds me a lot of the Anastasia brow pencil. This is also going to be too dark for me. You can tell straight away that this pencil is a lot more firm than the one that I just used from Model Co. I personally prefer a firmer brow pencil just because I think it's easier to create those brow hairs. Overall, they more or less look the exact same when they're applied. I personally prefer the Maybelline one. I just think it was quicker, it was easier to create those hairs because it is a little bit more dense. I am going to use that Hailey Baldwin brow product because it does have a clear gel in it. So I'm going to use this to set my brows now. It doesn't really feel like it has any product on the brush again. So now that the brows are done, I'm just going to take a little bit of that Universal Delight Light Shade from the Zoeva palette, and I'm just going to apply a little bit of this under my lower lash line. Now for some inner corner highlight, I'm going back in with that Anastasia Nicole Guerrero palette, and I'm just going to pick up Forever Lit, which is this bright white shade here. Now onto lips, I'm going to be trying out this Australis lip liner. This is in the shade Skinny Dip. It's just a nude. Okay, it's like lighter than my lips. It's actually like erasing my lip line. Alright, I'm not going to use that. That's far too light. Alright, I think I'm going to use my Models Prefer Infinite Color Lip Liner. This is in the shade Always Nude, and this is my favorite go-to nude lip liner. And then for lipstick, I have three lip colors I could try out. I have the Australis Liquid Lips. This one here is in the shade Tiramisu. I also have the liquid lip in Creme Brulee, and then I have Models Prefer Perfect Pout Semi-Matte Lipstick in Bendo, I think the shade is. So I think today I'm going to try out this Australis Liquid Lips. It's super moussey and like creamy. I like the color. I actually don't know that it looks that great with this makeup look, and it's showing every line. Looks like a bum hole. So it was really difficult to take off, which I suppose for a liquid lipstick is a good thing, but I wasn't a fan of the way that it was sitting on my lips, and I did not like that color. So I'm going to be trying out this Hailey Baldwin lipstick, and this is in the shade Bendo. It's a very matte, sort of pinky nude as well. It is a bit more pink than I wanted, and I would not call this matte. It's like actually kind of creamy and glossy. I like how it feels. It's very moisturizing and it's nice. I don't like the color with this makeup yet again, and it's definitely not matte. Alright, I'm not a fan of that either. Let's take that off. I might actually leave my lips the way that they are. They are like stained from the two lipsticks that I just used. So that is the end of this first impressions video today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed seeing what I thought about all of these new products and how they look on my face. Some were definitely really good and some were not so good, but that's why I love making these videos, so I can actually test out the products in action. So if you enjoyed this video and enjoy my first impressions type videos, make sure to give this one a big thumbs up for me. And if you're new to my channel or haven't already, make sure to go ahead and hit the subscribe button down down below. It helps me out so much and I love seeing more of you guys join us. Make sure to leave some comments down below and let me know what you thought, and also check the description box for any discount codes I might have. It will save you some money. It doesn't benefit me. So I hope you guys are having an awesome day and I'll see you on my next one. Bye.